it's pretty wild. I started coiling, and took about 2 weeks until I was able to do my first ever muscle up.
Oh, wow.
It was like I've
Well,
never done one.
benefit, that's a side benefit of mastering side, and then suddenly the center.
Yeah, it was pretty wild out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, like
Well, again, if I can get so much more range
right,
of rotation and so much more range of rotation, well, I just train myself more completely.
right.
And if I tried to do it all in the center.
And I think the blinders come on when you're so limited by your range of motion and are comfortable in that spot. The blinders come on when you have to expand on, the extreme, right? And
Yeah.
if you just start at the extreme and build yourself inward, you'll be comfortable in any position, strong in any position, balanced.
Well, here's what it is. You need to be able to have a destination. So knowing the destination makes the trip purposeful. And and if it starts to go off course, you're going to route it back on course because you know where the destination is, right? The destination has to be perfect. And Evel Knievel's going to jump over to Grand Canyon. Well, you got to build a ramp, but you also got to build a landing ramp. So without the landing ramp, the nervous system won't know where to go. It's going to panic and restrict in the milliseconds that matter at game speed. You're going to experience a little glitch, a little hesitation. You're not going to be able to load the ground. You're not going to be in the right position, just 1/100th of a second wrong. And now suddenly what would have been routine becomes a massive problem. You're out for how many games? And, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, that's what the benefit of overspeed training is it's the bridge and the ramp between your normal speed and then overspeed.
If you don't run faster, you're not faster. So there is tremendous value in experiencing a pace and a force that's faster than you could otherwise do for yourself, because now the body has at least been there. And sprinting, if we're talking about just raw sprinting, 100 meters, the sexiest sprint, it is a balancing act. You have no impediments to a successful first, second, third to 45th step, right? Zero impediments that are messing you up. You don't have a defensive back trying to jam you at the line of scrimmage, right? So it is literally just a balancing act for the purposes of begetting a better next step, because it was set up by the previous one to be better. And so if I want to crescendo at my absolute highest speed, well, then having run faster than I can run to understand that top end and to put the hips and the pelvis into that top end